We believe we're the best team in the country. We believe we could be the best Michigan team of all time. Those were the words of Jaxel Lendenborg after the game. And when he drops 4 threes and 23 points, he gets to wear, oh yeah, the bling. Wearing the big M, putting on the chain. Jalen Rose nailed that nearly perfect, says Andy. We asked Jalen pregame, what's the score going to be? You said Michigan by 12. Michigan wins this one by 13. Blue advances. How are we feeling?
I feel great, and I'm really happy for how Michigan won. Alabama has a distinct style, and Michigan decided they were going to run with them and not only take their open shots and not slow the ball down, but also continue to drive and attack the paint. And did a terrific job defensively in the second half on Philbin. They really just bottled him up, and he was the only one really that could get going, especially in the first half.
Yeah, they held Alabama to 28 second half points, which is the lowest second half total of the entire season. This is Capital One Tournament Central. Jalen Rose, Adam Lefkoe, Monster Mash, Coach Bruce Pearl. It was a first half shootout, and it was a second half slowdown as the Wolverines put the emergency brake on. The only guy they couldn't stop was him. LeBaron Philon Jr. will always find a way. Lendenborg and the team ready to go. Yeah, he was 4 for 5 from 3. Michigan hit 13 threes and shot 48% from beyond the arc. But that step back from Philon is nasty.
Man, when you talk about a move that was created, not created, but perfected by James Harden, he's had a cultural influence on the game. You see a lot of kids doing that move, and this kid does it with the best of them.
Yeah, one more time. This time going all the way up and under, gets it to fall. That last 3 was McKinney. He had 3. Multiple players with multiple threes for Michigan. Oh, talking about step back, he got a little bit in his bag too.
And that's the improvement in Jaxel's game, not only to be able to shoot the 3, but able to shoot it accurately off the dribble. He was terrific, rebounding the basketball, passing the basketball, flirting with a triple-double, making his teammates around him better.
You're right, 23, 12, and 7 for Jaxel. And then he stops, dishes it over. Cadeau, your guy, the general, had 17 with 3 threes. But it was really that second half where Michigan began running away with it, Coach. Michigan showed what they're capable of tonight.
That's where you attack pressure. You got to make people pay, extend the floor, put that big at the rim, and Michigan advances. The Big Ten is beginning to dominate this tournament.
It really is. Alabama, LeBaron Philon deserves a ton of praise. 35 points, 7 rebounds. He had 19 in the first half, 16 in the second half. The 3 that you have on the left there for Alabama, those were the only double-digit scores. Michigan put it on them in the second half, out-rebounded them by 14 for the game. They had 8 more assists. And the first half, they had 14, 8 points. They finished with 34, so 20 in the second half. Michigan goes on to win by double digits. They do it again. And they are awaiting the winner of our next game here on TBS, truTV, and HBO Max, Tennessee and Iowa State. And we do know now for sure that Joshua Jefferson will not be playing in that game. He tried to rehab all week. He will not be going for the Cyclones. We'll start breaking that game down in a second. But let's talk about Jaxel. Take me through his game, and then I want to talk about the comments, but first his game.
He's a complete player. At UAB, he was the Defensive Player of the Year in that conference. He comes to Michigan. At the previous stop, he's playing a lot of 4 and 5. At Michigan, he's playing 3 and 4, which means you have to handle the basketball better. You have to shoot with range better, whether it's off the catch, whether it's off the dribble. But what I love is the joy that he plays with, the unselfishness that he plays with, and the patience that he plays with to try to make his teammates around him better.
Thoughts on the comment, we want to go down as the best Michigan team of all time?
Oh, that's easy, right? You want to be the best Michigan team of all time? You want to have that conversation? Go cut down the nets. So we ain't even got to argue about it, talk about it, debate it, nothing. Right now, we know who that is in Michigan. That's Glenn Rice, Ramil Robinson, Lloyd Vaught, Terry Mills, Sean Higgins. That's the best Michigan team.
Because right now, Michigan, they just won their 34th game of the year. That means that's the most wins ever for a Michigan team. They're playing more games, Big Ten tournament, all that. If they do cut down the nets, do they have a chance of being better than the 1989 team? They've won every game by double digits thus far.
It'll be a conversation then.
Okay.
Because the one thing about Michigan being a football school, and a lot of people are able to take this for granted, if you look at our history, we've won it once or twice in football and once or twice in basketball. Once in basketball. But yet we're required as Michigan to be in the top 10 in both. So if they go and win it all, of course it's time to have a conversation. 89 versus this team. It'll be fair.
The one similarity between Michigan basketball and football, that defense comes to play. The second half, Coach, we saw it in full display.
Well, they just sat down and guarded and didn't come off and give help, and they stayed in passing lanes. And, look at when you have 10 eyes on the ball. Everybody's staring at that ball. Got guys in the gaps, bluffing and dropping and just building a wall. Look at the white jersey, just building a wall, putting enough pressure on Michigan. We're going to fight over the top and use that length to not let him shoot the basketball, and then we're going to contest that shot right there. Yeah, Axel, he's 6'10", 260. He's out there guarding a point guard. Michigan's versatility defensively, being able to switch 1 through 5 here, again, building that wall. Little miscommunication there. LeBaron Philon was the best player on the floor all night long, especially for Alabama. But fatigue, I think, was a factor. I think even with Michigan deciding to play at Alabama's pace early, they may have said, you know what, let's just go ahead and see if we can run with them a little bit. We've got the depth, and then maybe in the second half they won't have the legs to come out and make those shots in the second half. Maybe we misjudged the strategy by Dusty May. Maybe he said, you know what, we're going to play Michigan basketball in the second half. But in the first half, let's make this a track meet, stay in the game, and then win in the second half.
Let's take a look at the Capital One rewarding performance. The bench disparity was clear, 33-6. But Mash, it was all 2 guys for Michigan.
Yeah.
Kenny and Gale, all 33 points.
All 33 points off the bench. But you know what? I want to go back to Alabama a little bit. I mean, they've had some off-the-court issues. There was no Aiden Holloway there. That's the second scorer that Alabama needed. And Phil Bond, the kid, had no help at all. You know what I mean? They shot 47 threes just to try to stay in the game. Made 14, I believe.
Yep.
I thought they needed to get to 19 for that to happen, but there was just been a lot of off-the-court stuff with Alabama, and I think finally it caught up to them because they were missing one of their key players as well.
Rose compared it to Hagler-Hearns. I'm realizing it kind of had a little rope-a-dope. Get them tired out, get them exhausted, not going to be able to do the long run. But, hey, it looks like Michigan can win any way they want to. Offense, defense, pretty darn special. Someone call up Rose and have him teach Chuck how to sing Hail to the Victors correctly. Other than that, you're welcome, Searle Charles.
I got you, Chuck.
Yeah.
I got you.
Let's get Chuck on the line.
Got a few more games to practice it.
Michigan's